Hello and welcome to Iridium Rock and Metal Review. So, today coming from my tea break, we are going to do albums of the year 2017. Wow. 3 to go, that's it. And then can do some more reactions and concentrate on those. And of course, finishing off the tracks of the year. So, pretty good year. Oh shit, before I start, I've got to say, my latest one is I got a tweet back from the amazing band Queensryche, thanking me for my review of Hellfire from Conditioned Human, saying thanks for your support, Lee. Great review. Whether it was the actual band or not, I don't know, but I don't care. It said it's from Queensryche, and I'm fucking taking that. So there you go. Another success for Iridium Rock and Metal Reviews. Anyway. 7 albums for 2017. I haven't actually done any honourable mentions. I just thought, because these are all pretty good, but not so many good albums outside of these. So 7 in total. Very good, very different. The score from now. I go from 7 to 1. Sorry about the noise again. Go from 7 to 1, starting with my least favourite of the top albums for me. So number 7, Stone Sour Hydrograd. So I love this album, but not quite on par, in my opinion, with House of Golden Bones Parts 1 and 2. They were the outstanding part of Stone Sour's catalogue for me. But still very good, and some great tracks. Some catchy stuff. This actually mixed it up a lot more, but sometimes the mixing it up on this weren't such good tracks, if you know what I mean. There was even like a country type track on this. I wasn't too keen on it. Although I like southern music, I don't think they did it as well as some of those southern bands out there. But my top tracks are the title track, Hydrograd. I hope I'm saying that right. Song number 3, what brilliant song. Really catchy as well, probably at their catchiest, Stone Sour. And Knievel Has Landed is also a very good track. So yeah, some of these tracks were much like House of Golden Bones, but some hit the mark. But I'll give it 7 out of 10. It was still a great album. My number 6, Heat, Into the Great Unknown. So this was compared to the rest of Heat's catalogue, they went in a bit of a different direction here. And they took some stick for it from fans. But some fans said it was a good idea, it was good the direction they took. I was sort of like, I didn't know how to take it really. I think sometimes a band needs something different. And now what it's done, now they've done that, got that different album like under their belt, they've gone back in their new album to like totally like melodic rock. This was more poppy in places, but still had some, rocky tracks as well. But it definitely, they did something different. Redefined and Time on Our Side are the singles, if you like. And they were, very different, very sort of catchy, but poppy at the same time. But I liked them. But the outstanding track on this is Eye of the Storm. Oh, one of the best ballads. I was thinking about doing a review on it in case there's any guys out there that haven't heard Heat and want to get into them. But Heat are a great band if you like, all the Scandinavian stuff that's coming out, all the melodic stuff, along the lines of Eclipse, Heat itself, obviously, Crazy Licks, Crash Diet. Heat are one of the best. They're right up there with Eclipse. But this album, although I really like some of the tracks, it throughout, not, top. I'll give it 7 out of 10 also. My number 5, Jean, Life on Death Road. So, I can't remember the name of the last album before this, but it didn't hit my top albums. I thought it was the most disappointing album from Jean. It was very, I don't know, it didn't really bring any excitement to me. It was all like sort of paint by numbers Jean, but not in a good way. When he really hits the heights, he hits them. But the last album was good. But Life on Death Road is straight back on track. Even more, I'd say. He sort of like went a little bit progressive as well, like he did in his early days. And I think Life on Death Road is a great album. I think it's something he needed to do to go back to his roots, if you like. And of course, amazing voice as usual. Standout tracks for me, the title track, Hammered to the Cross, is a great song, and I Walked Away, brilliant. Brilliant from Jean, a real return to form for me, after only a slight dip with the album before. Right, number 4, Crazy Licks, Rough Justice. So this is one of the best albums they've done. You know, this along with their new one, which I obviously talk about in my top albums for that year. Rough Justice was absolutely brilliant, straight out of the 80s, brilliant vocals, excellent melodies, harmonies throughout, vocally, you know, excellent backing vocals. This is exactly what you want. If you're missing the 80s, Crazy Licks, especially over the last couple of albums, really do it. And some great tracks in here. Wild Child, Killer is brilliant, Triple I, amazing band. You know, they're really knocking on the door of Eclipse and Heat. They really are. They're right up there. And I'll give Rough Justice 8 out of 10. My number 3, Accept, Rise of Chaos. So the rise of Accept with their new singer continues. Their albums, you know, I think I'm a bit strange with Accept. Their older albums, my favourite one was Metal Heart. I don't know why it sort of held a place in my heart for when I was younger. You know, it was one of my favourite albums. I know it's more melodic, but they seem to have come back and just really fucking producing some brilliant music. Like, you know, they're a new band. It's just amazing sometimes what a new member or a new singer does for you. But honestly, if you are one of these, you know, I'm not going to bang on about it today, but if you're a fan that's not listening to them because you know, don't think Udo's in the band or Udo's in the band, you're missing out. You really are. So, Die by the Sword, Kool-Aid, quite a fun song, and Analog Man, very fun songs, but they've always had a good sense of humour, Accept, you know, and it really shines through as well on this one. So, really heavy, but really brilliant and melodic at the same time. My number 2, Iced Earth, Incorruptible. So, yeah, again, the strong albums continue with the new singer. Well, he's not so new now. It's like the 3rd album, I think. But another band that's just, you know, creating some of the best music of their career with a new member. It's amazing what new members do. Some of our standout tracks on here, and it's got a lot of them. Black Flags, brilliant. Raven Wing. The last track, Clear the Way, December 13th, 1862. Neither 9 or 10 minute track. Epic. Iced Earth. Iced Earth are brilliant. You know, Stu Block, their singer, it just suits the band so well. He is superb. And that comes to my number 1. So, another Scandinavian band. There's a lot of them, but they're producing brilliant music. And that's Eclipse, Momentum. You know what? I used to say that Armageddon Eyes from Eclipse was my favourite album. I think looking through the tracks I was doing last night with Momentum, I think it might take the best album they've ever done. Vertigo, Never Look Back, Killing Me, Downfall of Eden, Hurt, amazing slow song, and finishing off with Black Rain, probably their, you know, when a band brings their like classic out, like, you know, Alter Bridge brought their Blackbird out. I think this is Eclipse's Blackbird, if you like. Black Rain is so heavy. I saw them when I saw them a few years ago in that little club in London that's closed now, I believe. I saw them play Black Rain, and I think it was my favourite track of the night. I think they are an amazing band, and like I was saying, they're sort of neck and neck with Heat at the moment. I really don't know who's the best band, but they're so, you know, I don't really want to compare because they're both as good as each other. But that's my number 1, Eclipse, Momentum. Amazing album. I'll give that 10 out of 10. I didn't do a few of these scores, actually, I don't think, after Rough Justice. I'll give them an Accept, Rise of Chaos, 8 out of 10. Iced Earth, 9 out of 10. Eclipse, 10 out of 10. I'm sort of slacking a little bit here, and I apologise. So that's it. That's my video for today. There won't be any more because I'm working. Probably do another one tomorrow. I'm working Friday, and then Saturday I'll bang some out. So that's my 2017. What did you like out of 2017? Do you agree with my picks? Do you not agree with my picks? Do you think I'm an arsehole for choosing some of those, for not choosing some that I haven't? Just let me know in the comments below. Thank you very much, and please subscribe. Red button, bottom right hand corner. Thank you.